This has fully dried, and you could see from the close-ups there's a pretty striation of color that we have here. We have our blues, we have a tiny bit of the metallic gold from our last glaze coming through, but not too much, just a little bit of shimmer. We have that teal, that turquoise color. So now what we're going to do is we're going to apply our final coats. There will be more than one, but a couple coats of our metallics onto this. So what we're going to do is, when we're doing that, we're mixing up our blend first. In our palette, we're going to use a dry flat brush. I'm taking a little bit of gold paint, just a metallic gold, any color you like, or any brand you like. I'm going to add a little bit of an iridescent bronze and just a little glaze. Now I'm using a gloss. You could use the satin. I just want a very little bit of that. All right, I'm going to mix that up with a spritz of water, not much water, dry brush. I'm mixing that up. Just to have that much on my brush. All right, we're going to use the flat brush on the texture. So, starting with the paint, and I want to remove a little bit of it, so I'm going to wipe it on one side of my palette just to make sure I have a little bit of paint, just to start. I don't want too much on my brush. Okay? I'm going to start at the top and lay my brush absolutely flat and drag it down. Now, doing this and doing it slowly without a lot of water, a lot of medium, anything, is going to pick up paint on the texture. Starting back up at the top and just very slowly dragging it. Now, I'm going to do that along here, starting at the top, bringing it down. If you've watched my tutorials, you've probably seen me do something like this, since I do work with textures quite a lot. You can start and you can apply it all the way across. You can do a cascade pattern. I would suggest apply a little, which is why I wiped my brush off. You can always come back and apply more. I want to caution you that metallics dry quicker than other regular acrylics. So if there's something you don't like, immediately take a sponge or a wet piece of paper towel, just a little water on your paper towel, soften your edges and do your removal before you move on. Don't do the entire painting and then come back and expect to be able to remove a lot of it, because metallics do tend to dry. So if there's anything you want to soften, do that as you're working along. Okay, so I'm going to pick up just a little more from the side of my palette, just want a little bit, working on the other side, laying this down flat. Do not approach this as you're painting. You're laying your brush flat and you're dragging it. And you're picking up just the bits of texture that are protruding from your canvas. And that gives such a pretty, nice, shimmery glow. I always think a little bit of metallic is better than a lot of metallic. That's my personal opinion. Some people don't agree. They like a lot of metallic. I think the shimmer and glow that you get from a metallic in a painting or an iridescence as it catches the light is just unparalleled. Really, it's quite lovely. And as the light changes in your room, as it becomes sunset, lights come on and the sun hits it a different way, it changes color. So this painting might look quite bright blue in the morning, or green, and then as the day goes on it will change a little bit of color and pick up those hints of metallic as well. So this is sort of a back and forth painting where I'm just going back and forth with little spots, picking up a little more metallic where I'd like a little more, making sure that I'm not dropping down too much. So this takes a few minutes to kind of lay down properly, but once you have it done, you can stand back and know when you've pretty much gotten what you wanted. Now you can lay your brush sideways and bring it down that way as well. That's going to give you just a little bit different look. Pressing it into the canvas a little bit, you can hear that. It's dropping down just a little bit more paint off of that without dropping a ton of paint. I'm going to put a little more on the side here. Back here, making sure I have a good visual balance on my canvas. Picking up a little, moving along. And I'm picking up just like this. I'm just pressing one side, not dipping or back and forth. I'm just pressing right on there, one side, picking that up and applying it. And I want that sort of cascade drip kind of look. So I don't want any hard edges down here. Any hard edges, I keep my damp paper towel and I wipe those. And I'm going to lay just a little right here just to bring that down. And I think we're going to be about done with this layer. So the next layer is going to be putting a final glaze onto this painting, and I'm softening this little bit of gold right there. There's quite a heavy bit right here that I actually kind of like, so I'm going to leave that. Sometimes it just takes standing back, looking, and deciding if that's what you want to live with in your painting. Okay, so I've made sure I've started at the very top here and just brought my brush down in a variety of ways, this way, but always flat and always with just a little paint on one side. You can always apply more. All right, so I think we're at a good space here, and I'm going to let this dry thoroughly. We're going to come back and put a very pretty glaze on top.